What's up, everybody? It's KBW, aka K McFly, aka Your Majesty, Queen, the Boss. I don't know whatever you want to call me, but I'm here with another Vlournal entry, and I've just been thinking a lot lately, like about my goals and like where I am in life and everything. And I didn't go to college, like okay, I did a little bit. Like I went to community college sometimes, and then I just stopped going to classes, and so that was my life. But I would always have a job. Like I was started working when I was 17, so I'd always have a job. But I would work at like retail places, food places, like all kinds of the same jobs everybody had ever. And then I went to this program that basically was going to help me start getting like corporate jobs. So now I've been doing that. But I say all that to say is like, I just been thinking like, oh my gosh, like I'm really not where I want to be. Like even though I know I just moved and that's a milestone in itself. But a lot of times I sit and like not so much dwell, but like I don't know. I just sit and be like, I just wish I was like, my credit was better. Like, I wish that like I had this amount of money saved, and like, I'm always kind of beating myself up about stuff. But then I had to like really, like, like once I moved out of my dad's place, um, I had to really kind of think about where I was, like maybe when I was 18 versus where I was when I was 20 versus where I am now as 24, about to be 25. Like, it's just like, I'm not so far off. Like, I'm not completely where I want to be, obviously. But I did have to like remind myself that like, you're only 24, first of all. Like, let's get that straight. And then also, like, I see a lot of people who are younger than me, doing way better than me, but I can't compare myself to somebody else's experience and what they're going through. And maybe the support or lack of support that they have, maybe they, it's just people are born into different circumstances, is my whole point. Like, um, and I think that people really need to remind themselves that if, I gave myself as an example, but I know a lot of people who graduated college and they still don't really think that they accomplished anything. They don't feel like they are doing anything with their lives, like just because they can't get the certain kind of job that they want. I mean, that they deserve, I actually guess I should say. And then, or some people who are like, oh man, I didn't go to college, so I don't really feel like I can get a high paying job even though I have this experience. And it's just like you gotta like job is like opportunities see that for me. Like if I can say that, like opportunities present themselves to you, but if you are not confident in yourself to grab it and feel like this is yours to take, like it's gonna slip away from you for sure because you didn't even own it. Like you didn't own it with pride. You didn't think that you deserved it. And I think a lot of people either or they have an opportunity that they're super blind to. Like they don't feel like it's an opportunity because it's a small one. And it's just like those are milestones. Like or like they're in a position where you know they have to kind of they have to do these 5 steps in order to accomplish their big major goal, and they're only on step number 2, but they feel like step number 2 is just like they haven't done, like that's not doing anything. Like they're like, oh my god, that's so far away from step number 5. But it's like, at least you started, at least you got to step number 2. A lot of people say they're going to do stuff and they don't, and then now it's just an idea sitting there with no action put behind it, but at least you put some action behind it. So I say all that to say, like, if you're putting action behind the things that you're saying, people can't stop you. People can't. You can't. Don't look at yourself as like you're not doing anything or you're not making moves because you are making moves. It's just this step number 2 is a process in itself. So you can't feel like, oh, step number 2, I'm just gonna check it off my list. No, you got to put work into step number 2 to get to step number 3 to get to step number 4 to reach your fucking step number 5. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just get to step number 2 and think you're gonna push through to step number 5. That's not how that works. Like, with major goals comes major work, comes major push through. When you start an action and get to those milestones, you can't take them for granted. You can't feel like they're insignificant in any way, because that's just a part of the bigger picture. I just wanted to say that. I just wanted everybody to know that basically whatever milestone that you're in right now, like, because everybody's in a milestone. Nobody is where they want to be unless you are, and that's fine. That's great and awesome for you. If you are not where you want to be, don't look at other people because they don't have the same goal as you. First of all, don't compare yourself to other people or your friends or your family, whoever, because you guys don't have the same path. You guys don't have the same goal. And then also in that, if you do have goals that aren't where you want to be, and you're in the process of trying to get to where you want to be, don't knock yourself down verbally, mentally, or otherwise with negative thoughts and negative self-doubt because you don't feel like where you are is significant enough to say that you are successful or accomplished anything. Because every milestone is important. Every little milestones matter. Anyways, that's my video. That's all I got to say. And yeah, you guys can go ahead and follow me on the IG, because why not? Subscribe to my channel because yeah. And all right.